As a Hindu who is not ashamed to identify as a Hindu, I often get asked by my colleagues and non-Hindu friends this typical question: are you religious? Keep watching to find out how I answer. What is up guys, Sean here from Hindu Lifestyle, where I post videos twice a month on understanding the Hindu experience. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing so I can continue making videos just like this one. I have spoken numerous times right here on my YouTube channel about my experience growing up as a Canadian-born West Indian Hindu of Indian origin. Quite often, I get asked a rather simple question from people of different religions, backgrounds, and traditions. This is usually from coworkers, friends, and generally people that are not Hindu. And it usually goes something like this. Hey Sean, how was your weekend? You know what, it was fine. Nothing too crazy, just went to the temple on Sunday. Oh, do you go to the temple every Sunday? Yeah, you know what, I go every Sunday. I teach Hinduism to teenagers and young adults. So, are you religious? That's when I have to stop, and then I have to reassess this conversation that I'm having. Running through my mind are like a million questions. Is being religious a good thing? Is it strange to go to the temple every Sunday? If people consider me religious, am I less fun to be around? But wait, I'm Hindu. Hinduism is technically not a religion in the normal sense of the word. How can I be religious? And bam, just like that it hits me. Why don't I just answer back, so what do you mean by the term religious? And there you have it folks, this in essence is what the problem is. Generally, when someone asks you this question, they have a definition of religious that meets the criteria that they understand. For example, being religious growing up in North America where the vast majority of the population is Christian probably refers to someone who regularly attends church every Sunday, does not miss a day, is considered God-fearing, and participates in their choir singing or whatever you may have. There's a list of do's and don'ts that you follow, and if you obey these rules, you are considered religious. So if you're Hindu like me and you, what does it mean to be religious? Is there a list of do's and don'ts that every Hindu must follow? Well, of course you know the answer to that question is no, as there are many different ways that a Hindu can relate to the divinity of the world, depending on your own customs and traditions. Do you need to attend temple on a Sunday if you're Hindu? Generally speaking, you are not required to attend temple on one specific day of the week. If you live in India, some people usually visit daily for darshan, and that's just how you live. I posted a video where I spoke about whether Hinduism is a religion or a way of life, and in that video I defined Hinduism as a spiritual way of living that provides us the answers on how to live our life in this world and how to discover our own spiritual divinity. If I use this definition, then clearly the idea of being religious in the typical sense of the word doesn't apply. Being Hindu means I am choosing to live a spiritual life and I'm on my own quest to discover my own inner divine nature. Now, does that make me religious? Not so easy to answer anymore, to be honest. Someone who cares about looking after their body by exercising every day and going to the gym, does that make them religious? What about the scientist who goes to their lab every morning striving to discover something new? They don't know if they'll find the answers that they're looking for, but nevertheless, they dedicate their life to a journey of discovery. Living in North America and also being of a West Indian Hindu heritage means that how I choose to live my life as a Hindu can be seen as being religious. However, just as how many people are choosing to define themselves as being spiritual rather than religious, Hindus need to capitalize on this trend and change the narrative. Out of all the spiritual traditions of the world, Hinduism is best suited at embracing this new spiritual world, provided that they don't fall into this new age spiritual nonsense. So next time someone asks you, hey, are you religious? Don't take the easy way out. Spend the time to explain how different your Hindu tradition is from all the others and show them how it focuses on your own inner development and that following the Hindu tradition doesn't make you religious in the traditional sense of the word. Thanks once again for watching. Please hit like if you enjoyed what you saw, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and until next time, Shanti.